Hi everyone, this is Charlie Simone. Today we're going to be multiplying fractions, and we are not going to be doing mixed numbers. I'm going to put that into another video. We're just going to be doing fractions. And if you ever have any questions, put that in the comment section and I'll make sure to respond. Have a wonderful day, and make sure to please like and share my videos. And if you want to see more math content, please subscribe to my channel. Have a wonderful day. Bye. Hi everyone, in this video we're going to be multiplying fractions with pictures. I'm going to go through this very slowly so students will understand the process of multiplying fractions with pictures, and then I'll do one without pictures. So to start off with, we have 2/3 as our first fraction, and then we're going to multiply it by 1/2. What I'm going to do with my picture, I'm now going to identify what 2/3 is. I have a rectangle that has 3 equal parts, and I'm going to shade in 2 out of those 3 equal parts. So this is now our 2/3. What they want us to do when we're multiplying 2/3 times 1/2, they want us to figure out what is half of 2/3. And if we look, we have 2 equal parts that are already shaded. Well, they want us to do half of that. So it will be this part that I'm circling in green. That is half of the 2 that we have. And for our answer, it will end up being 1 out of the 3 equal parts that we have of the picture. So for our answer, we would come out to having 1/3. What I'm going to do now is another way for you to be able to think about it. This is the second way to think about it. What we're going to do with this one, we're going to start off with our 2/3. We're still multiplying it by 1/2. We're going to shade 2/3 of it. And now we're going to do half of the original shape that we have. We have 3 equal parts and we shaded 2 of them. We're going to cut it in half. So if we cut it in half and identified half of it, we now have 6 equal parts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And if you weren't able to see that, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And half of this amount is 2/3. 2/6, excuse me. And then now, with us having 2/6, we're able to reduce that number by 2, and we come up to 1/3 again. Those 2 different ways to be able to look at it. For those that are visual people, first one, we just take half of the 2/3, and then the next one, we actually divided the whole picture into 1/2, and then we took, is 2 out of the total 6, and then we reduced it. The next one that we have is going to be 3/4. 3/4 times 1/3. With this one, the first thing that I'm going to do is shade 3 out of my picture of the 4. And then I'm going to now identify what is 1 out of the 3. So I want you to look. We have 3 slots that are actually shaded. 1 out of the 3 is what we're actually going to find out for our answer. And I'm going to circle that in green. That is 1 of the 3 of 3/4. Your answer will come out to being 1 of the total of 4. Another way for you to be able to think about it. The other way to think about this is we have 3/4 times 1/3. We have shaded 3 out of our 4, and I'm going to reshade again. What they want us to do now is if we're multiplying it by 1/3, we want to figure out if we were to divide this into groups of 3. So I'm going to take and divide it into groups of 3. So my pink is now my groups of 3. We're now going to go through and count the green squares that we have. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's 9 out of 12. But we want to know what we want to know is what's 1/3 of this amount. So now we're going to circle 1/3 of that total amount that we had. We're left with 3 over our total 12. This number now reduces by 3 to 1/4. This is the 2 different ways that you're able to look at your picture. Another way that you're able to do this one is going to have a fraction of 3/5 times 1/2. We're starting off with shading 3. And with this one, since we have 3, we cannot find out what half of 3 is easily. So what we're going to do is take our whole picture and divide it into 2. Now we have a total of 10 different squares. We're going to identify half of those 10 squares. And I'm going to circle that in purple. Half of the amount that we had of our original 3 is 3 out of our total 10. Now, as you've noticed, I did not go through the process of multiplying those fractions like we typically have done. What I did was I showed you through pictures what is happening. So with these, you're multiplying your numerator times your numerator, and you get 3. Your denominator times your denominator, and you get 10. And if needed, you reduce them. So here's one without any of the extras. Picture. So with this one, we're starting off with 5 over 6, and we're multiplying it by 3 over 10. So now we have 5 times 3 gives us 15. 6 times 10 gives us 60. So what I look at is I see that, well, I know 15 and 60 can be reduced. I start off with the lowest number that I know I can reduce it by. And in this case, it's going to be 5. So I do 15 divided by 5. That gives me 3. And 60 divided by 5. That gives me 12. Well, I'm still looking at my number of 3/12, and I know it can be reduced by 3. So I'm now going to reduce it by 3. And I'm going to write it below it, because I don't have a lot of room. And I'm going to have 1/4. This is now as low as reduced as we can get it. And this is now our answer. So we're multiplying numerator times numerator, denominator times denominator. We have 5 times 3, 6 times 10. We have 15 over 60. We reduce it all the way down to 1/4. You would do that for any multiplying fractions problem you have. Similar to the ones when we started off with. We started off with 2/3 times 1/2. We came out to the answer of 1/3. You can multiply 2 times 1 and get 2. 3 times 2 and get 6. And this reduces just like the other problems by 2. And now we have 1/3. So make sure the way that you do it, just without the pictures, multiply numerator times numerator, denominator times denominator. But if you need pictures, use your pictures. I hope this was able to help you with multiplying fractions. Please leave a comment if you have any questions. I'll make sure to respond to it. And if you want to see more math content, please subscribe to my channel. And don't forget to like as well as share my video. Have a wonderful day.